And we're back. This is your favorite first generation Lord and ultimate butter toast ninja, Vucious Apollo Creed, done with the first half of Robot Masters, and heading back to the house before I take on the second half. Cause I'm getting a power up that I really like to have. The Hyper Speed Charge, which reduces charge time to the Buster drastically. I mean, in a near instant. Oops. Excuse me, I had to belch right quick. Sorry about that. Anyway, next Robot Master.
I'm Swordsman.
And a very courteous swordsman nonetheless. Kind of one of the more noble Robot Masters in the game. Why is it called Swordsman?
Ready.
Because he has a sword, but that's not the point. The point is the sword itself. The sword is so huge, massive, and heavy that if he was like a normal robot, full size, full weight, that he would not move an inch. His upper half is actually lighter than the bottom half in order to move the gigantic thing. Now, anyway, in this quote-unquote Temple of Doom, yeah, I had to put the Indiana Jones reference in there. Forgiveness, please. The first half of this stage is actually very interesting because, in a way, it's like a review of the first half Robot Master weapons. Take, for example, the first area which I used my flash bombs. The flash bombs light up the darkened areas so you can see colored tiles in each section, in each screen. And you gotta do it in order. So anyway, the next section is the section purely for the Thunderclaw. Mostly for the Tarzan swings, of course, but also for the little switch that you see me activate to open the door. If I was to use the Buster, it would take multiple shots to activate it, but with the Thunderclaw, it would work in an instant. And just the increase and decrease in spikes were instant kills. Anyway, now for the Ice Wave section, where it's best to use it to freeze these fire pillar firing statues, as they shoot fire pillars that are instant kill. And it's also cool to see the Ice Wave just plow through them. So use Ice Wave, slide through, and for the most part it's simple unless your timing is off and you move ahead or fall behind. For the section with the tornado hole, you pretty much use the tornado hole to connect the two pieces of whatever the heck they are together, and we're not having this, are we? Come on. There we go. The joys of recording. Just let you know, this only happens when I record. If it was off screen, of course, I will be doing this in an instant, not screw up as much. Anyway, section done. Well, not quite done. Mid-boss! The lava's instant kill. The platform will be destroyed in an extended period of time, but the main deal right now is to blow the jewel up with the flash bombs, and the thing will go down quick. And I got me another rush item. This item is the Rush Bomber, which, as long as Rush is out, he'll drop bombs until his energy runs out. Pretty much basic. Anyway, let's use the Mega Ball to skip this section. Excuse me. Yeah, the lava geyser is instant kill. It comes from the lava, which is instant kill. 2 plus 2, another type of statement right there. Now, about the paddle boat. Actually, you're supposed to use the paddle boat to ride on the lava geysers. Yeah. But if you're me, I skip them. Well, nah, I actually wouldn't normally use the paddle boat to get on and ride the lava geysers. But since I'm practicing my ball jumping for the hell of it, why not use it? Anyway, let's get this little part and use the flash bomb to open this section and yeah. For the record, just like those usually will warrant a complete 100% restart. Since I don't save games, and I usually go on full stop. But I thought that death was retarded, so I just went ahead and decided to keep it. It made me look foolish and makes me look like I got kicked straight in the nuts, but why the hell not? Anyway, flash bomb, break up, hidden section, get a bolt, and game over. Well, not game over, but you catch my drift. Anyway, Swordsman, his voice with the badass intro.
Let's make this a fair fight.
Indeed we will, because since I don't have his weakness weapon, I got no choice but to use the Mega Buster. Well, I probably would use the Mega Buster anyway. Regardless, Swordsman's attack. Get up on the wall, drop a statue on top of your head. He'll split into two and use his flame sword as such. He'll also use his fire slash, which he's invincible. Slide under, wait a moment, slide back under, and you're pretty much safe. What you don't see is he'll use his sword to create a fire pillar, which doubles as a shield, and can only be penetrated with his weakness weapon, the water balloon, by the way, which I will get later, or a piercing weapon, like the laser shot that I've been using against him the whole time. Oh, I didn't allow him to speak his last words. It's nice shot. A little trivia. At first, I thought when he said nice shot, I thought he said life sucks. Amazing what your ears will hear when you're young. Anyway, done with Swordsman, and
I'm Searchman, okay?
now with the two-headed, missile-crazed Searchman. While he's been smoking the hemp again. Continuing.
Ready.
Searchman's stage is pretty much a glorified mecha jungle, filled with Tarzan swings, like this one. Well, actually, that's primarily the first half of the stage, because later on there's a huge section in the game where there's nothing but... Sorry, I kind of blanked out a little bit. But it's full of Thunderclaw activated handles, where you be doing a lot of Tarzan swinging. But I won't be doing that this time. That will be my normal thing. No, this area is also normal, where I use my flame sword to get another bullet. How? Yep, eco-terrorism. How else I would burn these weeds that you eventually throw back if you let it? But yeah, see all these handles right there? Normally you'll be using the tornado hole well, not the tornado hole, but it will help you get to the top area where you will eventually use the Thunderclaw to swing up to the ladder to get that bolt. But I had to practice my Boruto, because that's pretty much a minor theme for the game. How many people did I just lose by ranting just a moment ago? First half done, second half now. Anyway, for the most part, this section is just about opening trapdoors. Well, activating opening doors with weapons and stuff like that. Like that one. But I'm gonna ignore that to do a little bit of trivia knowledge. With the differences between the Sega Saturn and PlayStation Mega Man 8s. Because in this stage, in the first half, where you saw where I just played into the stage, normally if you would play the Sega Saturn version, you would have a cameo battle against Woodman. Likewise, in the intermission stage, the area before you fight Duo, there would have been somewhere a section where you would have a cameo battle against Cutman. And more Tarzan swinging for the boats. Also, with more differences between Mega Man 8 and for the PlayStation and Sega Saturn as I plowed through this little straightaway here. What I didn't get to tell you when I was driving the Jingle Man stage is the music between the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation versions are different. I'll just have those who are new to Mega Man 8 search. Because speaking of searching, I just Searchman. Who'd have guessed? Let's hear what he has to say.
Ready?
Yeah, let's get it on. I'm about to burn you to a crisp, since I got his weakness weapon. Anyway, Searchman, master of missiles, bouncing bombs, and camouflage. In which if you hit the fakes, there'd be bomb clones of him. Well, horrible bomb clones, but if you hit him dead on, he'll burn. In the Deadly Storm, Dismissive Barrage. Of course, I made him look like an ass. And I have no idea what his finishing quote says. His death quote, I mean. Whatever, Banzai. I don't know what he says. It's inaudible. Anyway, that's it for part 4. Introduction of his weapon, the homing sniper, and we're calling quiz. See you at part 5, folks.